NBA2K Sports pregame show.
Oh, say does that star.
It's game time in Oakland as the crowds at Oracle Arena look to cheer on the hometown Warriors. And the Spurs looking for a positive start. Here on their road trip. And of course, Smooth. We've seen him playing by instinct, still learning the playbook.
You know, I'm really excited about seeing how this team is going to evolve since the trade. I mean, he's a guy that can end up being a key player for him down the stretch.
No doubt about it. I mean, there are some guys you win with and some guys you win because of. And when you look at him, though not a superstar, he's the type of player that they've been missing and can really, I think, help this team come together.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Parker and Green are the guard pairing. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Leonard in at the 3 spot. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Guys, Steve Kerr gave me a few moments to catch up with him. I asked him what they needed to key in on defensively, and he said, well, we've got to limit penetration by Tony Parker. He's really the, quote, head of the snake, and with his floater, he doesn't need to get all the way to the rim to score. It's crucial that we do our best to keep him outside the lane. Guys, that's no easy assignment. We'll see how much success they have defensively.
And thank you for that, Doris. Here's Curry. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. He used that pick just right.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Golden State on D. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way, and that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against a defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Len sets a screen for Curry, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Yeah, good call there. I mean, feet clearly moving when he set the screen.
And he lowered the shoulder, too. I mean, they were going to get him there one way or the other. I mean, that was an easy call.
Parker with it. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Outside Leonard. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that didn't do his job as well as he could have. And he bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right there for sure.
He'll take those all day.
Parker, a screen on Len. Aldridge, the pass to Dedmon. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
Here's Dedmon. Here's Parker. Green with the block. They get it back. It's stolen by Green. Green against Curry. On the wing, Thompson fires it up. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. For San Antonio, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Back to Parker from outside the arc. Here's Dedmon, and he jams it with authority.
And, guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. For grinding away 100% effort all the time.
And, Kevin, all that effort pays off. How many of those spectacular putback jams do we see from this guy? A bunch.
And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the game. And he can't get the first one. And the Warriors making a change here. Noah's checked in. And the second free throw, good. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. On its way from Curry for 2. And the shot falls short this time. Green against Curry. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Parker. Aldridge wide open, he fires, and it's good on the assist by Parker.
Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
Curry dishes to Thompson, kicks to Green. Converts on the jumper for the easy 2. Green's got 6 points.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Here's Parker. That one a little long.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Pau Gasol is checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Now, here's Thompson. He's coming off a 10-point game against Charlotte.
And don't forget about his playmaking in that game either. I mean, he did a great job of attacking the D and creating opportunities for both himself and his teammates.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
Now, here's Leonard. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Indiana.
And he also made his presence felt on the defensive side as well. 3 block shot. Were registered in that game. Well, that's one way he could finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
A different look now for San Antonio. Simmons is checked in, and it's D in for Parker. Durant against Leonard. Fires the 3. The shot no good. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And offensively, everything they did seemed to just come together beautifully. They threw a lot of things at the wall, and most of it stuck.
Yeah, it did stick in high-quality fashion, too. I mean, a multifaceted approach like that takes a really sophisticated, locked-in defense to stop it. That certainly wasn't the case that day.
The 3 ball. The Warriors pull it in. They beat the Spurs during their last encounter in San Antonio.
Man, they really squeaked out a close one in that last matchup. Came down to just a few turnovers that gave them the margin of victory.
Well, composure, execution, efficiency in a tight ball game is typically what's going to determine the winner.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
It's Durant with the drive. That's good.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. JaVale McGee's checked in for Draymond Green. Iguodala comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Now let's take a peek at the league leaders in scoring. Kawhi Leonard on top, and of course Klay Thompson.
Anytime these two guys are on the floor at the same time, you're just waiting for one of them to go off, if not both of them.
The Spurs shooting their fourth and fifth shots at the foul line in the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
The Warriors trail. McGee a screen. Livingston kicks to Thompson. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Clark. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
And even this early. That's a good omen for the rest of the game. They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear, it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Here's Simmons. He's covered by Thompson. And that one's good. Simmons.
And that's the kind of move that will always pay off, even against tight defense like he was facing on that possession.
Livingston kicks to Thompson. In transition, here comes San Antonio.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. No good from Simmons.
You know, the alley-oop is a great play when it works, but boy, when it doesn't.
Yeah, it can make you look silly. It embarrasses you. And we had a little silliness right there for sure.
San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. To the middle, here's Lee. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that. Lee's got it all tied up now for San Antonio. Here is Livingston. He's covered by Murray. And the call will be against D. That's his first foul.
First personal foul, team score. Warriors call it tonight.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Let's keep it going for your Warriors girls. Give it up for them on the arena, your Warriors girls.
There's the screen. McGee a screen. The pass to Thompson. Gasol with the steal. A minute 42 left to play in the first quarter. That one wide left. Now here's Iguodala. He's guarded closely. Dishes to Livingston. Noah against Lee. Here is Livingston. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Trains it with the D all over him. And the Warriors lead by 2.
He is really hard to guard. I mean, that's about all you can ask of the defense out there.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Give it up for them on the arena, your Warriors girls.
The Spurs shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. Murray kicks to Lee. Feeds to Simmons. McGee with the block. Now Thompson. Great numbers on a nightly basis as he averages over 24 points a game. Livingston passes to Thompson. Lets it go from 14. Offensive rebound. Livingston no luck.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Oh, wide open look for Gasol. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Thompson inside the line. Money from the wing. Thompson's got his second bucket.
Gets one to fall, but only his second make in the first 7 attempts.
Here's Murray. He's coming off a 13-point game against Indiana. Lee. Here's Gasol. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play. The board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness.
Kevin and Greg, hard work on the offensive glass.
Oracle Arena, let's keep it going for your...
And Spurs head coach Greg Popovich, very demanding. Throughout the years, he was hardest on his point guard, Tony Parker. And here's what Parker had to say about that.
My first 3-4 years, it was tough sometimes. Sometimes, like, eyes watered. I was, like, really angry, and it was tough at times. Definitely very hard on me early in my career.
Even though it seems like that was a very long time ago now, to hear Tony Parker talk about it now still sounds very fresh to him.
Did he acknowledge, Kevin, that he cried?
It sounds like it, yeah.
The game made him cry. That's one of the things fans forget about with professional athletes. No matter how successful they get, players never forget that pain and frustration or those other emotions they've gone through to help get them to where they are.
And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
This is almost like a volleyball game when you watch just how many shots they blocked or altered.
Well, how about this? A lot of side out for them the way they swatted shots away. That's a volleyball term, by the way, folks.
Yeah, or handball.
Like that. Or handball.
Yeah, either one of the two. They're knocking a lot away.
Yeah.
On the court for San Antonio. Defensive-minded Green and Leonard are the wings. Aldridge out there with Pau Gasol. And it's Parker in at the point guard.
Major defensive lapse right there. And he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Outside, Green. Parker left side. Just 5 on the clock. Aldridge dishes to Leonard. Unloads from 13. Tries again. Out to Parker. Tries again. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And Durant, here we go. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. San Antonio making a switch here. Dedmon's checked in. Here's the floater. And he lays it up and in. And the Spurs lead by 2.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And here we go. Look at that jam. I mean, just beautiful.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And the layup's good off the glass. Dedmon's got 9 points.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
To the left side wing. It's stolen by Green. Parker with it. Guarded now by Durant. There's a good screen. Leonard kicks to Dedmon. Shoots it. And it's Leonard again missing. Warriors trail by 3. And Durant, here we go. And stolen by Aldridge. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the foul called on Daniel Green. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul, team's first.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And Green with the basket on the assist by Livingston. 14 points for Draymond Green. For San Antonio, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Aldridge a screen. Now here's Parker. Pass to Green. 5 on the clock. There's the dish to Aldridge. Drops it in from 11 feet. Aldridge has got 9 points. Warriors have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Curry passes to Len. The drive by Green. It's good for the 7th time this game. He shot 7. He has made 7.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Here's Parker. And the shot is good.
That's a nice drive there, Kevin. He beat the lone defender and was wide open under the hoop.
Warriors trail by 3. Livingston dishes to Curry. Pass to Durant. Shoots the 3. And Steph Curry gets the 3. Curry's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Here's Aldridge. Another one falls for San Antonio.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire. Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. The Spurs also with the sub. Simmons is checked in. There's the pick. Curry with a wide open look. And he misses the go-ahead basket. San Antonio leading. Pass to Dedmon. Parker outside. And Durant sends it back. Outside Curry. Deflects the pass. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. And we'll take a look here at a very skilled bunch of point guards at the stripe. Look at the numbers they've put up over the last 10 games. Steph Curry fourth.
Well, if these guys can get to the line, there's not much question what the outcome's going to be. So it sort of prevents the D from being as aggressive as they'd like to be against them.
Yeah, because of their shooting ability, they get a little more space than the average point guard. Maybe they'll miss a shot from the floor, but if you send them to the line, those points are almost guaranteed.
And so it's San Antonio with it. On the wing, Green. Back to Parker. Over in the corner, Green. Outside Aldridge. To the paint. They kick it out to Green. His three-pointers off the mark. The Warriors have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Curry is inside. Covered by Parker. That puts them in the lead. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
It's stolen by Green. And it's the Warriors on the break. Ahead. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
Tipped away. Shot clock at 6 to the right side. 13 feet away. And that one's good. Simmons got 6 points. Warriors have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. And Green gets it to go.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he's on the money this level. And the Warriors with some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Len. Noah comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Iguodala in for Durant. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Pau Gasol's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Lee comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Clark, he's checked in for Daniel Green. And it's D in for Tony Parker.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Spurs trail by 6. Here's Simmons, coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Shoots from 12. Jump shot is good that time. Simmons got 8 points. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And Thompson kicks it to Noah. Good D by Lee. Second shot opportunity. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The Warriors have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws. 81% as a team.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line. How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
McGee, the pass to Curry. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Here's Simmons. He's covered by Thompson. Off his foot, and it's whistled a kick. We've got 1:13 left now here in the second. 6 on the shot clock. Over in the corner, Gasol. And he gets it to go. Now just a 1-point Warrior lead. The Warrior shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Now here's Curry. He's covered by Murray. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 8th assist in the game. Here's Simmons. He's covered by Thompson. And Simmons kicks to Murray. He feeds it to Simmons. 35 seconds left to play in the first half. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number 1 of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
And yes, sir, that one drops.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
And here is Curry. From deep. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And
Thank you, Kevin. Steph, what's been...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny. The first half went well, really well for Draymond Green. He had 18 points, 3 steals, and 5 rebounds. His opening period... And that's going to do it for now as the second half is just about to...
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. A fantastic game from Draymond Green in this one.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, it's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Durant, and it's Len in at the 5 down low. Here's Green. 9 for 9, looking deadly accurate. Like, guys, he cannot miss.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Parker dishes to Aldridge. It's stolen by Green. Thompson for the triple. Offensive rebound.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Over in the corner, Green. Offline with his 3.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down. Durant
in the corner. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And now an 8-point Warrior lead. Here are the Spurs with the ball. Parker passes to Leonard. Aldridge with a screen on Thompson. Leonard, an easy layup after coming off the pick. Leonard's got 8 points.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
He's got space. Durant with a wide open look. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
It's stolen by Green. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense. Durant doing all sorts of things. 12 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
Spurs trail by 11. Aldridge with a screen on Curry. Aldridge kicks to Dedmon. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Curry attacking, and he gets it to go. Curry's got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Parker outside. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And it goes on Draymond Green. The Spurs have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Golden State.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
And the call will be against Tony Parker. That's foul number 2 for him.
Tony Parker. His second person, second team.
And Thompson kicks to left. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
And the call will be against Tony Parker. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Tony Parker. That's his 3rd person.
Green, the screen. Thompson for the triple. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists in the game. And Parker, here we go. Here's Aldridge. Another one falls for San Antonio.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Livingston kicks to Green. Glenn, a screen. Now the feed to Livingston. And there's the rebound by Dedmon.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And he gets it to go.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Livingston kicks to Durant. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. And the basket good.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Pau Gasol has checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Well, you've also got to love how aggressively they've taken that ball to the basket and scored off dribble penetration.
One of the stories here, Draymond Green getting it done today.
He's in one heck of a groove with his scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hi, Kevin. Steve Kerr was just going over the plan with his team. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Green. Coach detailed the ways to ensure he's the one in charge out there, with the ball in his hands and the rest of the players falling in line behind him. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Here's Pertinis. A three-pointer off the mark. Warriors leading by 10. Len with a screen on Parker. To the paint. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Both free throws good from Len.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Len. 12 points and also a couple of rebounds.
Really left alone that time.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting reports?
Timeout called the Warriors.
And, you know, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you've played, and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
There's a screen. And Thompson kicks to Livingston. And the rejection. By Leonard. Parker with it. He's got 6. The pass to Bertens. Lets the 3 fly. The Warriors pull it in. Durant's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. He kicks it to Livingston. He dishes it to Len. Here is Livingston, covered by Parker. Clock at 6, and the wide open shot from Green. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. Green's got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors. Leonard attacks.
On the surface, it might seem questionable to attempt a dunk like that when you're behind, but I think he's just trying to give him a spark.
What a dunk it was.
And he's got that awe factor. Even look at us. We're all sitting here just waiting for when he goes airborne.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Parker outside. Passes it to Bertens. There's the 3. No good. Great D that time from Green. Durant with it. He's picked up by Parker. And the call will be against Tony Parker. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2.
Oh, no. Not the guy you want to put on the line, Kevin. He's an ATM from the free throw line.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Joakim Noah's checked in for Alex Len. And it's Iguodala in for Durant. Spurs trail by 13. Outside Leonard. Wing shot on the way. And it's off the back rim. No good.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Green dishes to Thompson. No good. And San Antonio will go the other way with it.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Took him no time at all on that one. Clark's got 5 now.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
And the call will be against D. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Warriors have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. And he knocks down the first one.
You know, they've really improved at the line from the first half. Things have gotten a lot better. They've gotten there a good number of times, and they've converted a high percentage of it.
The Spurs making a switch here. Gasol's checked in. And Lee with the stuff.
Kevin, I tell you what, when he gets to the rim like that, he's really hard to stop.
Yeah, he can get up a few notches higher. There's no doubt.
And that's how the game is played on the inside. You can play over the top. You've got a great advantage. As hot as he's been this quarter. The game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And it's Clark in the corner. It's stolen by Green. Livingston passes to Iguodala. And he gets it to go. Iguodala's got 7.
I really think that's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to get it done.
Now Murray. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the score. Scoreboard. 1:30 left in the third. Here is Livingston. He's covered by Murray and stolen by Murray. Lee kicks to Clark. It's stolen by Green. Here is Livingston. He has 5. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
And a quick review, looking at some numbers here for Green. He's averaging 15 points a game, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
This last stretch, unbelievable force going to the glass. And it's been reflected on the stat sheet.
On the wing, Thompson. He's got 12. Plenty of space. Livingston, that's good. Livingston's got 7 points in the game.
I mean, if you're looking to get back into this game, you have to get tougher defensively.
Kicks to Lee. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful 2-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Green dishes to Livingston. Noah the screen. Livingston kicks to Thompson. Excellent use of the screen that time. 14 points for him.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Right side Gasol. It's tipped. Stolen by Thompson. Now here's Iguodala. 7 points in the game. On the wing, Green. Covered by Lee. 4 seconds left. Misses off the right iron. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Spurs trail by 15. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. The always reliable Parker and Green in the backcourt. Kawhi Leonard is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Gasol in at the 5.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Curry makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
And Aldridge slams it in.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
Green, the pass to Len. Thompson for the triple. Rebound, San Antonio.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
Durant for 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And that's 17 points for Kevin Durant.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Here's Leonard. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
Assist from Tony Parker.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Curry kicks to Len. Parker against Thompson. Len with a screen on Parker. The open shot, Thompson. And it's Thompson again missing. Spurs trail by 14. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Green. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Dishes it to Curry. Out to Thompson. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Green. Fast break. Here they come. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Timeout for Golden State.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hi, Kevin. Steve Kerr was just going over the plan with his team. He wants to make sure they stay assertive and aggressive on the offensive end, saying, I don't want to sit on this lead. Let's build on it and not give them a chance of coming back. Guys?
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Aldridge a screen. Nobody near Leonard. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got his 8th assist in the game. Warriors leading by 9. Curry kicks to Green. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
Back to Green. Feeds it to Parker. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. 5 on the clock. And Leonard gets it to go.
Of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Pass to Aldridge. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Durant kicks to Curry. Back to Durant. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Aldridge with a screen on Curry. Nobody near Parker. That 3 off the mark. Warriors leading by 11. The dish to Curry. Pass to Green. Thompson outside. Shot from the wing. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. The Spurs have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Shots good by Dedmon.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Durant dishes to Green. Thompson against Parker. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Aldridge has got 4 rebounds in this game. Parker kicks to Aldridge. He tries for 3. Offensive rebound. The Warriors have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. And that one's good. 21 points for Kevin Durant.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Over in the corner, Green. Aldridge, the pass to Green. Dedmon kicks to Parker. Can't get it to go. Great tee that time from Curry.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Leonard attacking. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Leonard playing extremely well. He's got 24 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
Curry kicks to Len. It's Durant on the wing. Outside, Green from the arc. The basket. Good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got his 5th assist in this one.
And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
Aldridge a screen. They set the pick. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, Kevin. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Parker outside. Aldridge inside, working on Green.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
And Durant, here we go. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
One of the stories here, Draymond Green getting it done today.
He's been locked in from deep. They're giving him too much breathing room and definitely paying the price for it.
San Antonio calls timeout. Who's checked in for San Antonio. Here's Murray. He feeds it to Dedmon. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
One kick kicks to Durant. Thompson outside. Thompson is double. Down low. Here's Len. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 14 points for Alex Len.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Oracle Arena, let's keep it going.
San Antonio calls timeout. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Bertinus, he's checked in for Dwayne Dedman. Anderson comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Clark, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And B's subbed in for Green.
Assist from Kyle Anderson.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, I agree. Got to use some clock here.
Now here's Curry. Defense is right there. And it's blocked. We've got 1:48 left to play in the final quarter. Four. Good.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
1:44 left to play here in the fourth. Now here's Curry. He's covered by Murray. Up top, Curry. And Green gets it to go. Green's got 18 points now here in the second half.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Here's Clark, defended by Durant. Durant against Anderson. Clock at 4. Here's Clark, and it's San Antonio with another. 1:05 left in the game. Warriors leading by 11.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Warriors.
Clark, the differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
They made the defense adjust by moving the ball like that, and there was no answer for them.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
They really do. I mean, there's one more game to play in this season series, and barring any major changes to their team, I'd have to believe the sweep will be in order.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Draymond Green. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. It's Durant with the drive. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
Rob. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinic.
Kevin, as we've come to expect.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Draymond Green. He notched his season high, and his scoring really seemed to set the tempo for his team tonight. Let's go to Shaq. What can you say about his performance?
Well, everyone wanted to come play hard tonight.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille